All right, welcome back from that break, and we had Tunji in the house, and now we have, this is the entertainment segment, and we have an amazing musician and actor, Gabriel Afolayan, and he is the one who sang the popular Kokoro Ife, which I am a huge fan of, by the way. Welcome, Gabriel.
Yeah, same here. Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, it's good to be here.
All right, now let's talk about Nollywood.
Okay.
You've been in Nollywood for how many years now?
If I can remember, the very first time I faced the camera was as far back as 1990. So I started as a child actor, you know, judging from my antecedents, so you can tell. So it's been a long time coming, yeah. 24 years, wow, yeah. Okay.
Now, do you think Nollywood has appreciated your career enough?
Definitely,
Has
definitely.
it paid well?
Yeah, because the hustle, you know, now, you just have to stick to it regardless. Because the more you get into it, the better you are, you know, as an artist, as an actor, or whatever. The thing is just sticking there and have the straight up belief that, okay, things will always get better. And that's exactly what has happened. Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about Yoruba, which is the Yoruba. Yoruba is the Yoruba industry, and then there's the Nollywood.
Okay.
You are one actor that's been able to do both, or kind of
merge it
and remain relevant in both industries. Before I come to my major question,
okay,
which is your favorite part?
Well, it's entertainment. I really can't say this is what I like or this is what I don't like, because I grew up around both.
Okay.
Because I've seen operas, you know, I've seen rehearsals for music, and I've seen rehearsals for drama, and I've seen the confluence, how they meet.
Yeah.
You know, so you can't push one off the other, because if you're an actor or if you're a musician, you're an actor as well, because in your musical videos, what you do basically is acting.
Yeah. So
there's really no preference over anyone. The thing is just that, okay, we're getting it going, and we love both stuff, and we have due management who is breaking things down. So it's all good for me.
What is the difference between Yoruba and Nollywood?
There's no difference.
Really?
At all. It's just people over time. I don't know that kind of mentality. Everything is still the same box. We roll together, we do stuff. So, okay, if I'm a Yoruba, just like you said, I don't believe in that whole
So what should we call it?
Everything is. Okay, you can say the Yoruba aspect of movie making.
Okay.
You know, and if you say that, you know, then you're correct. But if you're trying to segment this field, it won't work that way.
Okay.
So with the Yoruba setup, it's been a long time coming, and with the way things are, I think we've been able to prop up well in terms of our story. I mean, content-wise and all that. Then artistry on check, natural, because that's one thing with Yoruba people.
Yes.
You know, yeah, that's it.
Good. Okay. So which industry did you start in? Did you start with Yoruba movies, or did you start?
Yeah, I started with Yoruba.
You started with Yoruba.
Yeah.
Now let's talk. I'm visualizing being on set.
Okay.
Discipline, professionalism. There has to be a difference.
Definitely. That's the core of the business itself.
Yes.
Because without discipline, forget it. You won't make a headway in this industry, because it's that industry that has huge respect. You know, from the foundating members, I mean, our big daddies way back and all that. I think that was the core of the business itself. Even if you're so talented, if you don't have discipline, my brother, my sister, there's no way.
Yes.
There's no way at all. So discipline is top notch.
Top notch.
Top notch, yeah.
How challenging has it been merging both? Because I'm assuming you're set on Wednesday, you're doing a Yoruba movie. Then on Thursday, or maybe the upper week Wednesday, you're doing an English movie. How challenging has it been merging both?
Well, it's my role call. It's what I want to do. I wasn't forced into it. I wasn't pushed into it. So it's okay, just like you said, the discipline behind it.
Okay.
You just have to know this is your business. This is what put food on your table, and approach it like that. So that's it. So it's never difficult. Shuttling between both worlds.
Both of them. When did music start for you?
Music for me, from inception. Trust me. I tell people I've always had some kind of rhythm to how I sound, and most of my friends, they will tell me, Gabriel, you're more or less like an alternative R&B artist. I said, that's it. That's exactly what it is.
That is it.
That is just that. Okay, you guys just napped the point, because I wouldn't want to be caught up doing something mainstream because we have a whole lot of people.
Saturated.
Is the industry saturated? So you need to. You need to put yourself in a place where you'd be seen, where you'll be visible, where your visibility will be very strong, and you can't do that without being different.
Yeah,
you can achieve that. So that gave birth to my music journey, and I told you I've always been around sound basically, and most of my friends that have a real close clue about me, they can tell you basically that I love music a whole lot, a whole lot. Like you can catch me up doing a thing. There'll always be something sounding somewhere and all that. So music is a way back because I grew up around the tradition of this one-man band. I don't know if you know that tradition. There's this man, I don't know if you know him, they call him Dick Ball, Shodik Ball. So there's Jekyll and Baba. It's way back. Yeah, I'm from that tradition. I've been in that kind of band before. So. And I've been in several choirs, so music for me is not new at all.
The way you sound so passionate about it, is music your first love? Music and movies?
It's the hustle. Hustle.
It's the hustle.
It's the hustle. It's the hustle, basically. So it's like that.
So let's talk about your family.
Okay.
Because the Afolayan family is an entertainment family.
Sure.
I think everybody knows
Definitely.
the Afolayan family and what point or the other. Now, are you the first? Are you the second? Are you the third? Are you the last?
No. It's a big family. It's a very big family. Obviously, it's a polygamous home. So from my own mom, I'm the third born.
You're the third born.
Yeah, sure.
What's the unity like at home? Is there very oh, this is my stepbrother?
Nah, we don't do that. We don't operate like that. No, not at all. Because out that he gave this strong legacy about the business, which has been the main watchword for everybody. Okay, if you want to do this business, this is the exact thing you should do to make it work. And that has been what's on our mind from onset, and we've always been very good in terms of encouraging each other about what we do. So it's a very united family. Very united.
Okay. Yeah. Now, George, say it's a very united family.
Yeah.
Kunle Afolayan.
Yeah.
Has he assisted your career in any
Definitely.
way?
Definitely. A big bro all the way. He's been very supportive. Well, we're supposed to shoot my next video very soon, and I'm supposed to work with him. He gave me some equipment, so I'm supposed to do some check through it because he should be traveling very soon. And so even if he's not around, so I can carry on. So basically, he's always been a very strong pull behind what I do because I don't do anything without informing him at all.
So your father has always taught you about if you what to do if you want to get into this business.
Sure.
How huge has his influence been?
As you can see, if I'm doing bad, at least you can tell. So I think I've stood by that over time, and I see so much truth in it, and I believed so much in all those words, and they are paying off well. So I can tell you categorically, that's the way forward.
Wow. Okay, so now I am a huge fan of Kokoro Ife.
Yes,
I believe a lot of people know about it.
Yeah.
And when you came in, everyone was like, oh, it's one who sang Kokoro Ife. It's an amazing song.
Thank you.
Let's talk about the other songs you have. Now, you mentioned Awelewa.
Yeah.
What inspired Awelewa? No, first of all, let's talk about my favorite. What inspired Kokoro Ife? Because it is absolutely touching.
Yeah, the original idea was to do a pretty simple song. If you listen to the song very well, you can tell that there's no much distraction. It's just like going straight to the point. Start the song, get it to that high, then end it. No too much ad-libs, no too much of additional vocals. Why? Because I want that message to sink. So I don't need too much distraction. So the original idea was to do a love song that is pretty simple, that everybody can relate with. And I don't know, God made it work.
It worked.
It worked better than I expected. So I'm just happy.
For those of us that are not Yoruba, do not understand it, what is Kokoro Ife? Kokoro
Ife means love bug. Yeah, so you can tell now.
Okay, so that brings me
bites you now,
so that brings me to your personal life.
Okay.
Are you married?
I'm not.
Who is that? Who is the one that that has made you? Who is the one that is the Kokoro Ife?
Everybody keeps asking that though. But as a musician, you know, you learn from a whole lot of stuff. It's not just your own personal experience. You can't bank on that alone because the world is too large and all that. So you need loads of experiences from your environment down to every other person and all that. So as I'm single and I'm not in any relationship as it is right now.
Single?
The business is topmost right now for me. And,
so you're single but not searching?
If it comes, I wouldn't mind, you know.
Because, you know, the fans are waiting. They want to hear if they can jump on. They should just say no.
No, jump. I go on good.
Okay, so they should approach with caution.
Well, I think that would work better.
Okay, so all the female fans out there, Gabriel is saying he's available, but approach with caution.
I didn't say I'm available. Did I say that?
Okay, you say you're single. Single means
I said it's all about the business. See, don't.
You know that's the political answer you all give.
Don't.
Are you single and searching? I'm going to put you on
this girl. I am single.
Or single and not searching.
Single and working.
Nah, lie.
Still at work.
Okay. So let's talk about Awelewa. How has publicity been for that? How is
we're getting started. It's one of the videos that I'm ready to shoot now, and it's another powerful love song.
I need to listen.
You need to listen to it. And most of my friends, I was at Nice's house, Adigun Alakumeji, and he heard the song and he was like, "So this thing they carry now, bomb be this." I was like, "Wow! If that could come from a colleague, you know." Then I can be rest assured. And over time, right now, I dropped it early last year, I think during the February 14th season, the season of love. So ever since that time, rave here and there and all that. So it's a powerful love song. Another powerful love song you need to listen to.
Okay, now let's talk about Nice. Now, Nice sent out word that he's retiring from music. And you saying he's a close friend, which means you are in close contact. What do you think about his... Because I think it's a big shock, but what do you think?
Yeah, it's not a shock. It's just about moving on. It's about on to the next. It's about, okay, I don't want to stay stagnant. I want variety to my life. I want more spices. I want to venture into some other stuff. That doesn't mean the music in him has gone, no.
So do you think one day he could just spring up and be like...
He will always do that. No, he will always do that. He will always sing. Trust me, he will sing. He will sing. Politics, probably on hustle. Probably on hustle. Yeah,
okay, all right. Now, let's talk about your plans for 2014.
Yeah.
Awelewa is coming. The video is coming.
The video is coming out.
Are there any musicians you hope to collaborate with?
Yeah, I have some A-listers that I've spoken to already. It's just for us to get to work and all, because over time I've been shooting and I've been on location shooting movies and all that. So, and I just want to wrap up on that and now face my studio time session. So I have some on a lockdown, but I won't like to disclose name now. So just watch out for that big stuff.
Okay, when should we expect the album then?
The album for now is still in review because I would want my album to be highly anticipated. Because if you venture into making an album with less awareness, my brother, my sister, not sure if a good deal. You know, we have loads of them like that on the shelf that is not seeing the light of the day, and you don't want to do that because album project is huge. It costs a whole lot of money, and as an artist, that's like your own Bible creation.
Yes.
You don't want to bore your audience. That means this is not single. Do you understand? It's not just one song. There's a couple of songs. So you need to check out the arrangement in terms of meaning. So when people start to play, it can all go well with them.
Yeah, that's
true.
It. Yeah. That's true. Now, let's talk about, now you said the industry is tough. The music industry is tough. And you are known as an alternative R&B artist.
R&B artist, yeah.
That industry, now everybody's probably going to be saying, why not the commercial? Why not mainstream?
Yeah, sure. Like, presently I have 6 songs out there. Take it or leave it. No club song, no popularity.
Inside that.
As in this industry, if you don't have any party song, forget it.
Yes, no popularity.
Except if you have that believer somewhere who can say, oh, I like this type of sound and I'm ready to really, really push beyond limit for you. Now that's somebody coming to meet you like, okay, stay on this lane, sing like this. Don't worry, I know how to market you and stuff. But if truly you want to go the way it's supposed to, even if you sing Akbala, dude, man, you need a club song regardless. So as I am right now, I have a couple of club bangers. I have 6 songs and like 4 out of them straight up club.
Because you do need to make the money.
Yes,
hustle.
obviously, yeah, that's hustle. My sister and I hustle.
Okay,
Yeah.
so now you've been in the alternative R&B industry. A lot of people keep saying there's no money. Are you making money
With my music.
with your music?
Yeah, it's just getting started. Like we're really want to fledge fully right now. And one thing with music is this: if you don't invest, you don't reap. So that's music. It has money. There's money in it.
Yes.
Do you understand? So all you need to do is just get yourself promoted well. If you promote yourself duly, the money will come out.
Okay, so the money will come out
It
if
will.
you promote yourself.
If you promote yourself.
All right, thank you so much, Gabriel, for joining us in the studio. I was clothed by Sugar Lips Clothing. Thank you so much for that. And I think I look gorgeous. Do I look gorgeous?
You look too pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Too pretty.
All right, thank you so much for joining us. Catch us same time next week on Rubbing Minds. And Ebuka, we're missing you. We hope you have fun in Switzerland. Thank you very much. Have a fantastic week ahead of you.